Messy Pants in red, they will kick off. Kicking off the second half is Rolling Stoned in black. Messy Pants is ready. Rolling Stoned is ready. Our official today is ready. Let's play soccer here from the Madonna turf. So we kick off under pressure in the back. Time taken and good possession in the backfield. Once again, Ryan Lowy, thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. The 2022 Legends Cup Final, presented by Wolfsinger and the Stan K Realty team. Good control. This one sent down the field. Far side, a heaving run. Cross is deflected, and that one is out for a corner. Once again, Messy Pants in red, Rolling Stoned in black.
The thing is, I know she's not going to stop running. And I know she's aggressive, like she knows her body, she knows how to turn out of pressure. My biggest thing with her, she doesn't play fast.
34-minute halves. This cross coming in far side.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the biggest thing.
And the service is punched away. The poke back attempt, and it's cleared. And it will roll out for a close side throw-in. Throw in quickly. Rolling Stone from the back. Great possession. In the middle, this one taken away, and it will now be played forward. On the redirect, Messy Pants will now take their time and control in the back. Ubrig, and now it's taken away the other side for Rolling Stone. Once again, 35-minute halves. And a beautiful evening for soccer. And a throw-in. Quickly played forward. Once again, temperature 60 degrees Fahrenheit, a 4-team playoff bracket that we've seen this year, which has seen both Messy Pants and the Rolling Stone prevail. Time in the back. And this one played forward by Rolling Stone. Working on a 1-2 effort, they will progress forward. In the back, a quick clearance high in the air. And it will bounce out for a throw-in. And Rolling Stone in their all black will control. This one deflected away by Nikhil Gupta. Played forward and control in the back, and a quick clearance attempt. Takes a hop in front of the yellow line, and it rolls out for a throw-in. Now for Messy Pants. Ryan Lowy, thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel for the finals of the 2022 Legends Cup Final. Just outside the 18, here's a shot, and it's gobbled up in net and quickly thrown back in. Back and forth effort now, poked ahead. From the middle, Messy Pants will control. There's a nice move. They will progress forward. It's a through ball now. Crossed in and poked away. Time far side on the left of your screen. Cross deflected. And it will be a throw-in for Messy Pants.
Yes. When I saw her breaking away, that one breakaway that Hallie made the save and then fell on it, like I was telling Lou, I was like, this is where we lose games. It's these situations here, this is where we lose games. And then Hallie.
Special thank you to Adam Lowy, the commissioner of the league as well as player. His team unfortunately did not make it to this level of play.
So, but that's what I did last time. Get in the booth.
Running clock, roughly 30 minutes left to play here in the half. Still trying to figure out a soccer ball, one with the proper size, of course. Size 5 ball used at the Legends level. Quickly thrown in high. And cleared away. Handball called for, but no whistle comes in. Nonetheless, here comes Rolling Stone. Ahead they push, here's a run. This one speared forward. And it will be taken care of by the keeper in net. And interesting, the Messy Pants goalkeeper is wearing his 96 CHS Cougars captain's armband. A lot of former high school soccer stars playing in today's game. The Cranford Cougars of Union County had a very solid year on the girls' side, not quite the boys' side in high school. Deflected in the air. And this one cleared away by Pete Renelt. From far, Messy Pants will take their space. Swept now to the middle of the field. And a through ball. This one's going to be a run. And it's going to be played away by number 6 on Rolling Stone, Mike Shansky. Messy Pants throwing towards the middle. About 10 yards outside of the 18. Turning, chasing, still going. And pass close side. Shot comes in. And it will be handled in net. Neil Gross plays one forward. And deflected out for another throw-in.
She was just settling. What else you gotta do? Just that first touch is another.
This one out of play into the far woods here at the Madonna Turf. And now they're once again going to ask the commissioner for a ball. Taking their time once again, the 2022 Legends Cup Final. Rolling Stone throw-in now coming from Borenstein. And Borenstein will throw in forward down the line. Touched in the back. And cleared ahead off a deflection. Good 1-2 passing. It's again 35-minute halves. From the 30-yard line, this one played forward off a deflection and kicked ahead. Played all the way forward, and a whistle at the midfield by our head official Phelps. Very rare to see an official wearing shorts this close to the winter, but whatever works for him. He was in a rush to get the game started today. He wanted an 8 p.m. kickoff. Came a little late the kickoff time, but nonetheless, we are underway here at the turf. Free kick will come in quickly for Rolling Stone in their black. They will control and around the midfield. There's a knife move and a far side run. A down the middle pass is deflected forward and out. Last touch there by Mark Nodelman. And it is now a goal kick for Joe Rinaldi. Captains today, Joe Rinaldi, the goalkeeper for Messy Pants, and Stan K of Stan K Realty, the other captain today. About 15 minutes into this one. Here on YouTube, Messy Pants versus Rolling Stone. What used to be called the Geezer Cup is now rebranded to the Legends Cup Finals, and for the second year will be broadcasted on YouTube. And a whistle comes in from Phelps.
You guys should be subbing this. So I would say each with like two on, two off.
Rolling Stone with the throw-in now. Plenty of time in the back. Rolling Stone will calm down and play forward. Good one-touch soccer as it now goes the other side. Ball played in the air. Stan K from far, deflected and played away. Played high in the air towards the 40-yard line and touchdown.
Okay, Frank.
Decent attendance coming in here today.
How old are you?
Here's a high ball. This one's going to be a tough play. Heavy touch this side of the field, and it's going to be a goal kick. It's a little bit too strong of a run.
I'm on a minute. You ready?
And Rinaldi will take his time to play it away. Keep an eye on number 3, Adam White's the rusted boot leader. A new award that will be brought in this year, aka the Golden Boot of the Legends Cup. Rolling Stone now on the takeaway. This one played forward.
Jamie, stay on it, Jamie. That's good.
Knocked ahead.
Midfield.
This one deflected, and it will roll out for a throw-in. Fall sports wrapping up here in 2022. We're moving towards the winter season and the new year. Halloween just yesterday here on November 1st, an 8 p.m. kickoff here for the 2022 Legends Cup Finals. Good space created, no left foot available, so this one will be deflected away and controlled in the back by Messy Pants. Here's Bar Khalifa. And this one will roll out for a goal kick. Now 22 minutes now left to play here in the first half. Quickly played in. Last year this was played at the Ochner Athletic Complex on the border of East Hanover. A little bit better of an attendance this year. You can see a few people on the sidelines, a few people behind the fencing, trying to get their eye on last year's news.
Man. All right, fill center. Got me. Give him two. Nice game. There it is.
Frank.
Still nice control in the backfield by Messy Pants. It's been a back and forth effort. We've seen a lot of pressure from Rolling Stone so far, but here come the red and black. They spear one forward, and it will be controlled in net by Neil Gross.
Hey, Ryan, how many minutes are we in, do you know?
2 minutes trying to call the game here.
Open field now for Rolling Stone, and they're all black tonight. Here's a run ahead and an opportunity, but cleaned up by the Cranford star, Joe Rinaldi. A lot of high school soccer fame here on the field today. We have more for Neil Gross, a county champion in New Jersey, tied Columbia 1-1 in his county days in the finals. Tournament's been around for about 45 years. This one hits the wrong side of the netting.
Left mid, switch. Stop.
About halfway through, or 15 minutes in rather. Quick substitution now made for Messy Pants.
Who's going left?
Played ahead on a big boot towards the 30-yard line and controlled now by Messy Pants. Off the substitution, they will have control, but a nice play there by Stan Kay. There's a beautiful ball towards the middle.
Keep him out wide, James.
Progression now for Rolling Stone. This one down the line, played to the middle. And caught by Rinaldi. Rinaldi quickly plays in. Look at Stan Kay, a beast in the middle, pushing his way through. Getting physical with Corey Lanzett. Or rather, this one now played forward. Collision in the middle. No whistle comes in, we'll play on. Let's get our official today, Mr. Phelps. In his fall to winter shorts attire. Stone from the back. On a progression course, this one now cleared away by the great Nikhil Gupta. Fortunately, an injured player for Messy Pants, number 4, Pete Renault. And Bruzafaro Vander deemed ineligible as by Adam Wowie, the commissioner of the league, just a few days ago. About 17:50 left to play here in the first half. I'm Ryan Lowy on the broadcast. Today's game sponsored by Wolf Singer and the Stan K Realty team. Played into the middle. Here's nice control from the far side. A heavy touch, but a shot comes in. And this one tipped into the back of the net. He scores. Hold on a minute. Mr. Phelps has something to say about it. Offsides. Off of the touch. And punched it into the back of the net. And Rolling Stone will turn the other way. So it's a free kick from about the 5 football yard line. A break now given. The Rolling Stone still a 0-0 scoreline. On defense as this one played forward. Here's some great progression. Nowhere to go though, as it'll be quickly played in. See, in Messy Pants in red, Rolling Stone in black. Touched ahead, and now here they come. Cross is deflected. Off of a nice shield, down the line, and deflected out. There's a nice run attempt effort there by Mark Nodelman.
Red ball.
Saw some rain this morning in the area, cleared away for a beautiful evening for soccer. Whites quickly throws it in. Apologies for the view obstruction. Everybody wants to pay for that sideline ticket here in the 2022 final. Sneaking on 2023, and we're already in November. Touched ahead off an error. Here's a possible run for Messy Pants. In their shorts, this one crossed in and punched over the net. Neil Gross, no worry there. So once again, a battle of the former high school soccer stars, an '89 county champion in Essex County within Neil Gross, and CHS Cougars former captain Joe Rinaldi. Still no score. The original goal was called offsides. Played in far side. There's a beautiful but heavy touch. Light pressure on and played forward. Here's an opportunity for Whites. Whites from the outside. He'll play one down the line. This one will have to be kept in. Offsides. James Glynn flagged off there. $14-10 we have, just an estimate. Here in the 2022 Legends Cup Finals, rebranded, used to be the Geezer Cup Finals, under a different name this year in the 2022 rendition. Not a complication towards when this game will be scheduled to be played, but they found a beautiful evening for it. Rain during the day, cleared away. Now here's an opportunity, and a great defensive effort there by Messy Pants to clear the dust. Good pressure applied and tapped forward. Touched the middle by Maru. Now 1-2 effort to Whites. A great give and go now to Whites. Whites will have to take a solid touch forward. He cuts in. Oh, how brilliant. Plays one to the middle. It's deflected out, but an excellent run effort to put the Stoned in a pressure situation.
Stay fresh, guys.
Messy Pants defensive in their red. Whites plays one into the 18. On a bounce, this one is relayed out. We'll do it again. Bonder now with the throw-in. Plays down the line and touched out by Maru. I mean, just take a look at what our official is wearing, Mr. Phelps, with the shorts. Very rare, not even playing on the field. Most officials, you see them wearing their pants. No, Phelps is a warrior. Close to the 50, this one played ahead by Stoned off the interception. A possible offsides. Now they're going to say he was on. Cross comes in. Ooh, a hard deflection. That's got to leave a bruise. And now a corner kick for Rolling Stone. Corner kick now addressed in. This one high, tipped away. And rolls out for a far side throw-in. That throw-in coming, that corner kick coming from Rob Maru. This one a little bit too much. But a good effort there. Heard the heave off the kick out of his mouth. Too much, and now getting to take their time on it. Messy Pants will work it up on the throw-in. Trying to move towards the half mark. This one intercepted. Here's a run and a lot of pressure coming in, but a great defensive cleanup. Whistles come in. That was Dr. David Epstein on the run. Epstein was interrupting Bhattacharya's effort. And now a free kick. It's a far free kick. It will be wedged in. Dressed forward. Far side control now. Rolling Stone really showing pressure. They are in their black and in their red. There's a handball that is signaled as a play on. Played forward. Everyone froze there. I thought as well a whistle was coming in, but Phelps is only reffing his second game here in the Legends League, so just getting used to it still. And then it's an all-off season to prepare for next year. It's interesting, in a different official lineup we saw completely last year. New faces in the mix. At the helm of the league, in the driver's seat of all the officiating calls. I never like to see altercations between the sideline official and the player. Hopefully that one was all friendly. Around 10 minutes until half. Apologies, we have 40 minutes on the scoreboard. 35-minute halves here tonight. This game brought to you by Livingston Soccer Club and its sponsors of Wolfsinger and the Stan K Realty Team. From the 50 now, here's a run. A whole head of steam coming in. Far side for Messy Pants. Ball played through, and this shot wrong side of the net. Close, but no cigar on the effort there, and it's a goal kick.
Turn around, stay there. Turn around. Come on, guys.
Tough bounces we're seeing today. The turf's getting a little wet from earlier. Actually, the bleachers we're broadcasting from this evening also very wet as well. Rolling Stone plays forward. This one deflected in the middle. Back and forth soccer in the air. Pants trying to get a chest on it. Instead, here they are on a run. Here's Whites. Whites powers through. Whites keeps going. He loses it in the back. And this one will be pressed away. An excellent defensive charge. Possibly seeing the price of no clearance coming in. And Whites does not have a goal. Plenty of time for Nodelman. Nodelman with a frozen ball in front of him.
Pressure. That's you. Pressure him there. Out, partner. Don't play with it. Good job. Nice. Nice beat. Queen. That helped. Here. Also clean. Come on, Brian.
Back and forth now, played ahead. Into pressure headed away by Maru. And plenty of time for Lanzit. This one now speared forward the other way by Gupta. Out for a throw-in. Far bleachers on the left side of your screen. Just over 7 minutes now left to play here in the first half of action on YouTube. You're home to the 2022 Wolfsinger Legends Cup Final. Quickly played in. Plenty of time and an incredibly heavy touch there by Reynolds. Plays a high ball forward. Close side, another throw-in for Rolling Stone. 4-team playoff saw the semifinals last week. It was between Maribel Bakes a Cake and Messi and Rolling Stone and the foundation of Goof. Maribel Bakes a Cake, that has to be my favorite name. Very interesting to see. The captain of the team, actually, believe it or not, is a children's book author. Might want to read some of his books myself. I love children's books. Well, I'm afraid just in 2 months' time, from Thursday, I will no longer be a child, but I can still enjoy the books that are written for them. Mr. Maribel will have to give you a call maybe to potentially be a sponsor for next year's Cup Finals. Winding down the last couple minutes of the first half of play. Still a 0-0 scoreline from the Madonna turf field. Adam White's down the line, takes a heavy touch, he's got speed, he runs into the sweeper, and down he goes. Whistle now comes in from Phelps. About 4.5 left to go. Adam Phelps, the official for today. A little shooken up there for Rolling Stone. Hopefully all right is number 6, Mike Shansky. We will resume action. 4 minutes left to go on the clock. Still no scoreline. Ahead, Dr. Epstein plays one forward. Here's one from far, Glynn. Plenty of time, Montagna can't clear it away. Here's a shot from far, and Glynn has other ideas. He wants to send that one to Mercury. .36 p.m. Eastern Time, about 7-minute delay from the original 8 p.m. kickoff.
You want to come out, if you're ready, come out. We haven't played yet.
Here's Mr. K himself, and he has better ideas. Gotta be careful with the gear. We almost got taken out here. Now looks like everything's okay. 8:37 left, or excuse me, 8:37 p.m., 2:55 left to go. Quickly played in from far. Here's an opportunity, cutting in, weaving, scratching this one. A nice ball far side, down goes. Is there a PK called? Does not look like, oh, here it comes. It's a messy pants PK. Looks like that was Carlos Ubrig who absorbed the foul. And it's a PK. That's how we could see the scoreline cracked. Let's see. I believe it was Ubrig who went down. Messy pants PK to come. James Glynn to take it now. Under 2 minutes left to play.
Let's go, Perry, get one.
But if you put some of those chocolates are still in the garbage.
On Phelps's whistle, Glynn now to crack the scoreline open for Messy Pants. And the shot, oh, what a save! The header back in, oh, what a play! You cannot argue with Neil Gross because that save was disgustingly gross. What a save. And on the rebound as well. Forward there's no Gross, so obviously wasn't him who absorbed the foul. It was number 3. Such a shame we don't have his number. Played forward. Here's Stan K. This one out now for a throw-in. I'll have to find out who number 3 is. Oh, there it is. Leo Rinaldi absorbed the foul.
Behind you, Pete. Good thrower. Send it. Yeah, cross. Challenge your right foot. Come on, guys. Challenge him there.
Stan K from the 27. Tapped away. This could wind down the half. A little spinorama action, this one. Cleared down, played in the air. And a collision, no whistle comes in. Tap down for a throw. And about 10 seconds left to play here in the half. You can see it winding down just about now. That foul once again was absorbed by number 3, by Messy Pants. Throw in to come. We have our clock at 0, but no whistle comes in to end it. Obviously, FIFA ruled soccer. Extra time is added, not always announced at this level. Just want a hard deflection off of Kay, and now it's a throw-in. Quickly played in by Messy Pants, and nobody there. This one could likely run it out. I just wonder how much time Phelps is leaving. I wonder if there's time for one more break. Far side, White's on it. Here's a nice cut. We're seeing some great physicality today from Glynn. Played forward, a collision in the middle. White shoots from far. This one will scrape wide, and that will be halftime. Stay tuned. Second half coming up next.
That's all, man.
Yeah, man.
Second half here in the 2022 Legends Cup Finals. I'm joined with a guest, Mr. Jonathan Stern.
Hey Ryan, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm quite excellent, thank you, John. We have an excellent competition. Another half brewing. A 0-0 scoreline that is now back underway.
Incredible save by Neil Gross.
Oh yes, incredible save. Actually, that foul was absorbed there by Adam Weiss. So I said everybody's name on the field except for him, so I hope he doesn't feel too bad, but I just corrected it myself right now.
Adam Weitz is the only Geezers player, or Legends now as we call it, who does not have a title, so this is a quite important game for him.
Really? Well, he's actually the runner-up for the new Golden Boot Award. It has a fancy name to it.
Yeah.
This year.
Golden Boot or the Rusted Boot?
Yes, the Rusted Boot they call it for the Legends League.
I'm actually the holder currently of the Rusted Boot, the creator more like. It will be delivered to the winner when that time comes.
And another question for you. You actually won the coaching award a few years ago, wasn't it?
I did, yes, for Livingston Soccer Club. That is true. Yes. My team, I just ended a 12-year Livingston Soccer Club coaching career this year with my team getting knocked out of the Carpini Cup in high school co-ed. My son Leo is going off to college next year.
What's he looking at?
He's looking at
Northeastern?
Pitt, Northeastern,
yeah.
Maryland. We're going 15 schools, so we're kind of, what's that phrase? Throwing stuff on the wall, seeing what sticks. So
absolutely.
Hopefully we'll get accepted somewhere good.
I've applied to 10 colleges myself. Ultimately, I only actually go to one, so it's crazy that I apply to so many, but you know how the way the American college system works, pay $65 to apply to each school, and well, only $65 out of the couple $100 that you end up paying actually goes somewhere.
Yeah, and then you add that on to all the other fees that we seem to pay in this town for AP exams and SAT exams and coaches and all sorts of things. So it's definitely a process that costs a few bucks.
Throughout society's failures, this is my new saying. Throughout society's failures, Livingston Soccer Club is there to make your life better. I promise.
It is, and I have to say, my son, who is a soccer rec player, really enjoyed this final season. A great bunch of kids on his team, and they all really rallied together. That's what soccer's all about. It's good sportsmanship.
It's a lovely sport. Love it myself. Used to play it. If I put the boots back on, I'd kind of embarrass myself. But you know,
I don't know.
enjoyed it.
Don't sell yourself short. You're still quite a player. So, oh, here we have a play. A little 1-on-5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't really have the diet for
Coming
it
across
anymore.
here.
Either.
Nice touch to the middle. Come on, we need some red players to push up here. Over to Carlos Ubrig with a nice touch here.
So, John, tell me, who are you cheering for this evening?
I am cheering for Adam Whites. I would like him to get a title. His team on paper definitely should win this game with Dr. Epstein and Brian Cohen. He has some star players on his team, and hell of a save by Neil Grossbeck there. But the Rolling Stones team really has played a hell of a season, and they do have some strong players as well, like Mike Shansky in the back and Mark Nodelman in the middle. Stan Kay himself has really stepped it up this season, so he is also a summer champion, so he's going for actually a two-peat.
I have to say, Neil Gross has to be the MVP of the first half of action. Neil Gross, some phenomenal saves. Off the rebound of a PK that came in, he was the hero.
Yes, that was a hell of a play. The initial save.
Here's a shot. Oh, that one rockets over. John, a few inaccurate shots today, but both goalkeepers being tested throughout. Joe Rinaldi, the Cranford Cougars class of '96 captain, in net on the left side of
nice
your
piece
screen.
of color there on Joe. I've known Joe for a couple of years.
Really? Nice guy?
Nice guy, great soccer player. Been a Geezers Now legend player, veteran player for many years.
So, John, let me ask you, do you know of our sponsors here on the Great Ryan Lowy YouTube this evening for the LSC 2022 Finals?
I know the sponsors. Are you referring to the sponsors of the Legends League?
And the broadcast.
And the broadcast? Who's sponsoring the broadcast?
Well, Stan K. Realty and Wolfsinger are
great.
among the two names.
Yes, Wolfsinger, hell of a tile company, and really they'll redo your kitchen, your bathroom, and make it just beautiful, shiny, and modern. So, great company, run by a very responsible and good business owner, Zev Zversky. And we all know the Stan K team. How could you not know the Stan K team?
We love the Stan K team.
Advertising and good customer service. You know, you need a house. You go to the Stan K team.
I'll be calling the Stan K team out of college, letting them remind me that there's no way I can afford to live in this town.
Well, you know, you kids should just hope that your parents never sell their houses. So, and honestly, with the way real estate has gone up, we may hold on to it for a little longer to avoid those tax events.
Oh, yes, of course. Here's a run. And this one is played away by the Messy Pants. So, do you know the name behind these teams? I know Marigold or whatever it is bakes a cake.
That was based on Mike Malbrough's book. But it happens that your father and I create the team names, and we tend to go for, this year was, all names are derived from a legend, because the league is now Livingston Legends. So Messy Pants, you know, we have obviously Messi. Rolling Stones, they are legends. And other teams have really tried to base. My team was the Bigfoot. That's a legend too. Oh, we almost had a good shot on goal there. So we tried to keep it fun. We always throw a little wordplay on there. And in previous years, we've had definitely some colorful names, such as Chewbacca the Net, which is almost your key signature phrase. I'm waiting for you to say it if someone scores a goal.
Fits into the back of the net?
Yes.
Well, we'll see.
And then we've had what was one of my favorites, Manchester Hair United. You know, we've always thrown a little twist on the names there.
I do like that one. It's got a nice ring to it. This one, speared into the middle off the crossbar side and
out of the park.
Yes, we will do it again. You know, phenomenal player Mark Nodelman has been doing excellent this evening for Rolling Stone. We've seen his talent. He reads the ball just brilliantly. He's almost that off-the-ball kind of player that you need.
Mark is a 40 players for the LSOR team, which is Livingston South Orange, and they have moved up brackets and I think are in contention to move up to the premier team. They have beefed up their team with phenomenal offense and defense. Brian Cohen plays on that team, who's on red, as well as Mark Nodelman, and I'm actually going to be their goalie for their indoor off-season team, which is quite a effort by me to keep up with some of these strong players, but they're extremely good. I've actually won a Legends title with Mark Nodelman on the field, so he definitely is one of the best all-around players.
So we're just talking about Nodelman. He will take the far side corner kick once again.
See if you can get some. Nope, didn't get in.
This one played in
Oh.
and poked away. Here's a far side effort. Finding his way onto the ball from far. Poked close side. Here's Stan K.
Stan.
Mr. K himself. Rolls out close side on the left side of your screen.
Stan K loves a challenge and a
He
beautiful
pokes back.
distribution.
This shot played in and caught with his head on a swivel by Mr. Cranford, Joe Rinaldi. Or, yes, Joe Rinaldi, that is. And whistles come in. What do you think of Mr. Phelps taking the reins of official today? You know him because he was your goalkeeping coach, I believe.
Yes, I call him my Obi-Wan Kenobi because he has trained me, and we compare a lot of notes. We share a lot of YouTube videos, and we've had some training sessions right on this field, on Madonna Field. And he has certainly improved my technical skills and made me the goalie that I am today.
I have to say, the turf looking quite gusty this evening after the weather. We saw some rain this morning, but we're looking at 58 right now.
Yeah, this definitely is a field where I think you might want to leave those turf shoes at home and put on some real spikes because it looks like it's a little slippery.
That was a few years ago, I believe, actually, that Livingston Soccer had to wrap up its season in the bubble. I wonder if that was a thought for this final because we're playing late. We're playing into November. It's November
Yes, we're
1st.
actually blessed by good weather, and it's good to see it holding out for us because we've had some games in November where there's been clearly ice on the field and it's been a little treacherous.
Yeah, it's tough conditions. Control close side now and played ahead. Rolling Stone has actually really, as the 4-win team compared to a 5-win opponent, they've actually been controlling the pace of the game quite brilliantly. Whistles come in.
Yes, they played an excellent playoff game with Rob Maru up front, and I was very impressed in that game.
They play very talented football, I must say. This one, touchdown in the air at around the 30. Football lines here at Madonna, as it's a practice facility for the Livingston High School football team. What goes on here? We also see lacrosse here at Madonna. Find you interest in lacrosse yourself, Mr. Stern?
You know, my daughter is in 9th grade and is doing lacrosse clinics all winter now to get ready for the 9th grade girls lacrosse team, which is a whole new sport for the Stern family because personally, I don't think I've ever seen a lacrosse game.
Oh.
And she's been playing field hockey. They had a very nice 9th grade season. She's been doing field hockey since 4th, 5th grade, but lacrosse is a new thing, so we'll see how that goes. It's an interesting sport. I know that the females version is a little lighter than the boys. They don't have as much contact, but
It's not a helmet game. It's less checking, more control.
yes,
Is the proper way to put it.
but it was really enjoyable watching field hockey, and my daughter improve, and a lot of her friends improve, and there really was a great crop of players coming up into 9th grade. A lot of players went to JV and varsity team, and I heard the varsity team just might have gotten knocked out today.
Yes, for the field hockey program, a tough loss versus the Blue Devils of Westfield. Actually, you ever hear the TV show The Watcher? It's about Westfield itself.
Is it?
It's about creepy letters of somebody watching new homeowners of probably your age, a house in Westfield, New Jersey. It's phenomenal. It's on Netflix.
Interesting.
Yes. Well, they say no free ads in this business, but free compliments, of course.
Netflix is practically is a household term, so.
Yes, of course.
Is Netflix on the shirts? Then you should be talking about.
Controlled by Rolling Stone.
There's Adam Weitz who's hoping for a victory tonight.
Yeah, White's absorbed a foul earlier, and the PK, well, it was denied. Just brilliantly.
Tomorrow I'll be playing with Adam on our 50s game against the Sports Friends team from Montclair State. They are a formidable opponent, and Adam has said he's going to be playing only about 40 minutes tonight to save himself for our 50s game tomorrow.
Sport Friends, as they call Montclair State University home.
They have a field and a clubhouse up there. I don't know if it's at Montclair State or right near there,
Yes.
but they certainly have a nice facility on there that's something to be jealous of, with a clubhouse and a beautiful facility. So they're coming to our field I play out of. Ooh, look at this through ball.
Here's a beautiful through ball onside, but nobody there to pressure Rinaldi as he picks it up close side of the 18-yard mark, excuse me. Quickly played in. Just
Stan
pass.
K putting on the motor.
Yeah, Stan K.
Well, Matt Moss with a little touch. Keeping it in.
Seen a lot of back and forth today, but ultimately Rolling Stone has
One thing
been
we have
dominating.
not really
the
seen are
effort.
too many long through balls. We're seeing a lot of touching and a lot of in the middle. A lot of attempted control in the middle. We're not seeing too many long balls.
So we've had offsides called a few times, a few antsy forwards, I guess you can say.
Yes, we have Zev Zversky, one of our sponsors, on the working the line judge over here, keeping his eyes on the game.
Terrific official, the close side linesman. Interesting enough, I don't know if they're on the payroll, but officials this year actually, they received an upgrade to their payments per game due to the shortage in New Jersey, which has been very interesting to see at the high school level, at the club level. But you know what's funny? We do know a lot of people are able to officiate because when they're watching their kids or friends play, they always make comments from the stands. So I always say, that's where all our officials went, the stands.
That exactly, especially the parents.
Yeah.
So we see Red throughout the season, aka Messi Pants, has really had a deep bench. Very few injuries. This league tends to, some teams get riddled by injuries, and they've seemed to held up quite well. And that could be a big advantage, and that could be a disadvantage too. But
yeah, also some disqualifications. Bruzaforo Vander Bruzaforo, yes. Pardon, deemed ineligible today.
Yes, that was true. There was an incident on the field, but where it was resolved peacefully after a not so peaceful moment.
In this business, private incidents are a little something you like to call injuries. Shot from far, this one by Kay, actually addressed into the box from inside the 18 and played away. This one controlled by Borenstein. In the back, plenty of time for the old man. Makes a player fall and cleared away. This one all the way under pressure. It's going to be a foot race. Now you almost have to wonder, it's almost healthier at this level to be a goalkeeper.
Well, it is depending on who you're playing against. I wear the full gamut of protective material from head to toe and the mouth guard, so I've taken some hard hits. But keeping up at the gym has kept me healthy, luckily. I've had some dislocated fingers and some other injuries that luckily have been pulled back into the socket, let's say. But it definitely, I have not had any major injuries, which is good. But we certainly have seen a couple on the field, lots of pulled hamstrings and pulled muscles.
So I do recall hearing if this full-time result is a 0-0 scoreline, we'll go right to a shootout, is it?
I heard that there could be a sudden death first. I think the lights turn off at 10, and it is 9 o'clock now. So I think that your father is the official, the league director.
So per essence, a commissioner or a judge.
Yeah, he may have called ahead of time that it goes straight to shootouts. I don't remember what the final decision was before the game.
I believe
Obviously, you can't make that decision on the fly. It needs to be before the game.
Yes, of course, absolutely. Miscommunication. So I see you're drinking some sort of, is it coffee?
This is a beverage.
We will
consisting of seltzer and another clear liquid.
I believe they call that a mixer, interestingly. Thrown in.
Oh, come on, Matt. Good touch.
No bias here on the broadcast.
Triple. And John Bonder, the oldest player on the field.
That's right. I believe, what is he, 80 years of age, is it? Or 70?
I don't think he's hit the big 8-0, but
not yet. This
and
one a shot from far, close side, spears out.
We have not seen a lot of shots on goal this game.
Well, it's time for today's Wolfsinger attire of the day, and I have to say, Phelps, as the head official in shorts this evening in high 50s, does not compare to the great Stan Kay. I want to say they're beautiful gray bee pants. I don't know, but they look very excellent on him.
Stan Kay is a legend in his own mind for wearing sweatpants no matter what the temperature is. I think we may have only seen him in shorts twice in 10 years.
So I would say he's a Floridian but if he wears pants during the summer too, I don't know what you'd call him.
Let's see. Can Stan get to that one?
Look at Stan Kay go. Look at him on the interception.
Stan
cuts in place forward. This one past the half marker.
Now let's see if he can take it down the line. Cuts to the
now an opportunity. Through ball opportunity. This one intended, but a little too strong.
Unfortunately, Ozan Akireklier has a few hamstring issues and doesn't have the motor he used to have either.
Yes, Akireklier, actually father to former Livingston Lancer John Akireklier.
Oh, that was excellent defense.
This one will keep rolling. Whites touches it down, absorbed a foul earlier. That PK didn't work out to his favor. Here comes Whites. This is passed inside, outside the 18. Good opportunity now for Messy Pants.
The right midfielder needs to press here.
Played into the middle, nobody there. Touchdown by Whites. His shot is deflected away. Far side 18, this one deflected once again. Will they keep it in? They can let it out for a corner. Crossed in once again. This one intended for Whites and poked away.
Good defense.
Can you believe the pressure that Messy Pants has been putting on?
There may have been a slight error by the offender there who probably should have let that ball go out for a corner kick, but
especially with this rugged and wet turf. Maybe he'd get the roll in his favor.
yes, on my game on Sunday morning, I played on a turf field that was very wet, and luckily I'd brought my hard boots, switched them right before the game, didn't slip at all.
Here's Stan K running from realty property to property, plays one ahead. And touchdown calmly by Mr. Cougar Joe Rinaldi.
Rinaldi with the big foot up to the 50. To Epstein's foot, loses control. Brian Cohen with a wonderful pass. Oh, and Al.
We have an injured player now.
Al Montagna has ankles made of glass. He tends to get injured almost every game.
Well, Montagna is down. 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, about an hour or so from kickoff. 35-minute halves and about a 5 or 6 minute halftime we had. It's a misty evening, not too chilly. Don't have my jacket on, enjoying the weather. Mr. Montagna is up on his own power and slowly checking his way off, limping, looks like on the right foot.
Brian, I'm actually surprised to see you in sweatpants because I thought you would wear shorts unless it was below 40.
Yeah, well, when you get older, you're not as bold when it comes to weather, I'm afraid.
You definitely were a bold younger child.
I enjoyed shorts. I was my Adam Phelps in its own right back in the day.
White's going in. He says, you know what, I'm going to take control of this game.
Whites will
And not the
switch
best.
sides of the
Not
field.
best.
This one
Here comes Pete
deflected
Renault.
away.
Pete
Good control here by
Renault,
Rinaldi. He sends one
playing
ahead.
on the 30s team for
Really?
many years, yes.
Mm.
I played with him. That's where I really got my NJSL or USL NJ start, was playing for Pete.
United Soccer League, New Jersey.
Yeah. He recruited me. His kids also went to Harrison Elementary, and the 30s was interesting. And then I skipped to the 40s and went straight to the 50s.
So you've been playing, how long have you been playing in the Giza League? Or should I say now the Legends League?
I think I played in the second or third season.
Wow.
So that must have been 2011 or 12.
Wow.
So it's been a while, and it's nice to have been part of the process of putting teams together. And I think next season or next year we're actually going to do a full-on draft
Interesting.
with all managers involved.
Slow pass towards the middle, touched away. And played outside the 18. Here's Whites.
White's with the left, can't quite hook it in.
Header from far.
And oh, good. I'm glad that Ozan did not get injured there, because we need him tomorrow. Have one.
Here's a far shot deflected on the back line and poked away. This one at the attacking 40.
Nikhil in the back there on red, also known as the vacuum.
Yeah, here comes Whiskey Whites, loses it. Played forward. And this one will find the breadbasket of Neil Gross. Say, fitting name for Gross. He's had a phenomenal day in net. Saved a PK on the day.
A PK and a deflected shot.
Yeah,
It's a double save.
it was a double whammy.
Yes. Ozan with the distribution. Good to see a little small ball in the middle.
You know, another thing I think they should do, if this is a suggestion to the Livingston Soccer Club, you know how they have the Carpini Cup, I believe it was the 40th rendition this year, I actually hosted it, drawing show. Why not implement the Legends League into it?
I think.
Who's arguing?
I think we should do that. The Legends League has really raised the bar the past few seasons, and we know that Livingston Soccer Club main focus is the kids. So although we're the parents of most of the kids in the Livingston Soccer Club, I wouldn't say that we're an afterthought, but their focus is on the kids. So I wanted to integrate everything together. I'm not a board member of Livingston Club, but your dad has done a great job bringing everything together. So we've just improved things where we could.
It's a beautiful evening for soccer once again. We're rounding 15 minutes left to go here in the second half of action on YouTube. Covered last year's finals. It was the Geezer Cup 2021, rebranded to the Legends Cup. Great control now for Rolling Stone. Close side control and a touch ahead. Possible cross opportunity, and it's deflected. And Mr. Phelps calls for a corner kick close side.
We're seeing some really strong defense by the Messy Pants midfield.
So is this the highest attendance that the Geezer/Legends League will have so far to date? Because it's a nice attendance.
As far as fans, yes. We have kids, wives, friends, parents. It's a very nice turnout.
Last year's final had an attendance of 1 grand person.
Here we go, Ozan, one of the best corner kickers in the league.
Mr. Accureclier plays
middle.
one into the middle. Header in the air. This one scrapes wide. No one to put it in as it's swung away. From far, deflections. Played into danger, high in the air and
I think
out.
we will see a corner kick.
Yeah, now a far side corner kick to come in. 11:35 left to play.
It would be nice to see a regular goal because shootouts are very stressful even when I'm not even playing.
Especially as a goalkeeper, you know what it feels like.
Yes, there's nothing better than to save a penalty kick as a goalkeeper, but there's nothing worse than missing one as a player.
Definitely is heroic to win. This one crossed in from far side. The header deflected from the back line under pressure and covered up by Rinaldi.
Who I did not see who was that defender who saved that goal, but they were standing in the right place. I think it was Brian Cohen. A beautiful kick by Rinaldi. And a good touch by Shansky.
On the attack now, Messy Pants plays forward. Here's White. Adam White's one of the quicker and more physical players. This one played through, tapped away, under pressure, just rolls away from the danger of Neil Gross. But the deflection results in a close side corner kick and a quick substitution behind the scenes on the Messy Pants side.
Did you know that in the Legends League we play subbing on the fly? You can sub at any time in this league, as long as your player comes off quickly.
I suppose it's a hockey rule brought in.
It keeps the pace of play going quite quickly. A little long.
This one high. Header plays it away.
Corey with the nice touch. And who is that number 7? He has some legs on him. He is a quick runner.
A shootout would be an entertaining one, John, but one team might...
Leonard Rinaldi coming off the field. That's Joe's brother.
A brotherly duo as whistles come in. Mr. Phelps will get active with the whistle. Do we see a card coming out? Yes, we do. We see a yellow card. So Mr. Phelps will use his back pocket to his advantage. A yellow card brought out.
And they're bringing on the slightly gimped Carlos Sobrig.
Look at this, Mr. Accureclier now on the free kick. Direct kick from outside the box, going to try and score on Rinaldi.
It would be nice to see a ball put right into the box. Maybe right, as a goalie, it's good to put a ball like this right around the 10, just out of the goalie's reach. Give a chance for a header. But he has them pushed up to the 18.
So Accureclier keeps his hands warm, addresses one into the 18, headed in the air.
Not his best effort.
This one played forward. Now on the attacking side. Switched away, Rolling Stone now, putting pressure on Messy Pants. This one into the middle. A lot of space, no lane for a shot. This one a one-timer. No problem for Mr. Rinaldi. And Mr. Gross actually having plenty of time to build a house. Maybe Stan Kay will have to be his realtor over there. Apologies for the blockage of view. We have some fans in attendance, obviously, this evening. I believe it's a record breaker.
Small ball in the back there. And go, Pete! Pete Shansky on there.
It's a nice touch here, close side. Just a simple clearance.
Safety first, safety first.
I believe now, I don't know if I can recall, but I saw an Igor in the house.
Okay, we got a big throw by Dr.
Former Red
Epstein
Bull.
coming up here. Number one.
Dr. Epstein now with the throw-in.
Dr. Epstein plays this league for his love of soccer and his potential to pick up new clients.
Interesting.
And he will do this. We will see another.
What type of doctor?
Orthopedist, of course.
Oh, he might be friends with my good friend at the Hudson Regional Hospital, Mr. Michael C. Rusinella, or doctor.
If you have anything that hurts, ask Dr. Epstein.
Yes, I am actually myself friends with an orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Michael C. Rusinella in Clifton.
Nodelman with the touch. Stay in control, keep in control there, Nodels. The defense hanging back a little too far there.
Nodelson plays one to the middle. Touched far side to the right back. Good progression up the field.
Nice turn by the midfielder.
Head of steam ahead. This one played forward. And salvaged up. In net by Rinaldi.
Joe is taking a little too long here, and I don't know if a punt there was the best play there. I think he should have distributed to his defender.
Well, possession in this game is really key, especially in Legends, because the speed is not as much as you would see in high school or at the collegiate level, so.
You know, as a keeper, the punt is usually a last-ditch effort.
Oh, really?
I always enjoy playing out of the back, and I find my team does much better playing out of the back.
No, I hear back in the day, actually, back when Legends was called Geezers, it was actually also in the spring, was it?
There has been 1 or 2 seasons in the spring, but for the most part, there's been field issues with competing with lacrosse and other sports. Baseball as well. The Ochner fields are closed for soccer during the spring, and most of the fields are taken by softball and baseball.
Well, the soccer goals are just a few days away from actually being taken down at the Ochner fields, as the headmaster, Mr. Adam Lowy, and the head official, Mr. Adam Phelps, the two Adams in conversation at the moment.
Here's a fun fact for you. We were thinking of forming a team with just atoms. We were going to have a team of atoms because there's so many atoms.
Like the molecule?
No, Adam like the name of your father. So
yes.
We're going to have Adam Whites, Adam Lowy, Adam Phelps, and other Adams.
Here's a free kick close side. Still 0-0 scoreline. Played in, deflected
that was
off of the wall.
A terrible kick. But
played in once again, this time pressure on to Rinaldi. People screaming for a shot to come in. This one from far, and this one off the post and rolls out.
And the goalie should have had his hands on that one. Very lucky that didn't go in. Very lucky.
That one hit the wood frame. Keeps it scoreless. Pressure being put on continuously. And I don't know about you. There's a famous saying out there. Now, of course, I'm doing this pro bono, but they always say, why do you want overtime or a shootout in this business? You're not being paid extra. But when you're doing this pro bono, you almost kind of want to see it.
Yes, you want to see a winner.
Aki Recklier plays one into pressure. Header on it, this one, saved by Rinaldi.
That was beautiful. And a quick release, and just White's up there. Oh, a nice turn there.
White's with a head of steam.
Oh, getting onto the left foot.
Curves a touch on it.
Getting onto the left foot.
Plenty of time, he will play one back to his defender. Plenty of time in the midfield.
Brian Cohen on that very successful Elsor 40s team.
Still in.
And the turn. Red team hoping for a little break, a little deflection there, a little help. Sometimes a little luck is all you need.
Look at how into this everybody is, John. We have people standing on the sideline. I know this isn't football, but a sideline warning should be brought in soon.
Yeah, it's really intense. When the ball gets close over here, people should back off, but it's on the other side. I think we're okay.
You can always do the famous Pep Guardiola, shield people off the ball when it's near your bench. The Manchester City coach.
The mist rising. Very, very eerie looking field day after Halloween.
Yeah, and actually, as you said, quite poetic the way it is.
We've definitely had the mist rising for a lot of our games on Tuesday nights as well, Alvar and Ochner.
They should call this the Legends of Halloween Cup.
Yes, it is a litlittle spooky.
Or maybe they should have a tournament this weekend between all the teams as like a second trophy, almost as your acting FA Cup of the league, which is an in-season tournament.
Ready with the touch, and the loss of the ball.
Down the other side.
Adam White's.
This one. Pressed
and
out
it's wide.
for a goal kick. Anyway, as I was saying, they should almost have a Halloween spookathon tournament for every team and postpone the finals to the following weekend.
Yeah, and you should have to play in costume would be a part of the game.
I think the reason why they'll never do that is the headmaster, Mr. Adam Lowy, doesn't want to affect the amount of views that the stream brings in. You know, that's why they won't change the Super Bowl date, because it just brings in so many views.
All right, here we have Bigfoot there, Mike Shansky. Really puts a belt on the ball.
So you never want to see this, people distracting the official.
And nice ball up to the 35. It bounces, which is, yes.
Been a final? Any games in a final before?
Mr. Stern now engaging in
sure.
outer conversation with fans.
I'm not sure if it's ever happened, if we've ever seen a PK determining a final. Last year we had a win flat out, so.
Well, there's only a minute and 10 on our clock. Time ticking down. Everybody on their feet, all the fans.
Let's just say I'm glad I'm not a goalie today because that's a lot of pressure.
I actually played goalie myself. Can't say it was my favorite position as can't say I'm legally a midget, but a 5'6" individual. Not the easiest thing to do. So here we go. Final moments of pressure. Obviously FIFA rules, which means that the clock will continuously run and extra time based off of the head official, Mr. Phelps. As a mathematician, I'm sure it'll be completely accurate. This one played away. Now it is a red throw. And Messy Pants will try and take it down the other side. We might not see a winner in regulation. 9:22 p.m. Eastern Time. About an hour and 17 minutes since kickoff. Here at the Madonna Turf Field.
Okay. Here's White. Little distribution here. Oh, the miss of the ball. Oh, it's on wide open in the middle.
Here's Aki Recklier. Aki Recklier chips one forward. Here's an opportunity.
Oh, a battle in the back.
Slide
there.
tackle to keep it, and this one's going to slip through.
We're hoping to see this go back in the middle.
Still Rolling Stone on possession. High in the air. This one, an under pressure attempt. The defense comes up clean. Aki Recklier from far chips one in the air. And Rinaldi with no problem there. Rinaldi, he'll have to move quickly. Spears one towards the 50. Here's White,
Nice
a very
touch by
Charlie
White.
Grossman-esque style player. He's got a head of steam on him. Inside the 18, it's poked away. White's trying to absorb a call for the second time this evening, and this could be the last heap of pressure. Our clock at 0. White's, he's already addressed a yellow card this evening. Wonder if he'll keep the back pocket closed.
We need the red team to really press up here to get ahead on the ball.
Dr. Epstein.
I don't know why they're all hanging back. They should all be in there except for one defender. This is potentially the last play of the game.
So Dr. Epstein to do the honors, I believe it is.
What are we there on time, Ryan?
Well, it's at 0, so time is now to Mr. Phelps.
Okay, this is the last play of the game. Let's see a goal here. And
Played in the middle. Nobody there. It's played away. Aki Recklier clears it. And we could see more than just regulation, Mr. Phelps says. So we're going to take a quick break and find out what's exactly going to happen, because I don't know.
All right, you get to choose. You want to shoot first or second?
We want to shoot second.
Okay, so you're on the line.
So Rolling Stone will take the first shot. There's the star goalkeeper himself. And Mr. Cranford in net. Ready to go. Captain in the class of '89.
All right, Stan, send your first guy up.
Phelps, the head official today in his great black with white striped shorts, will signal the first shooter to come. It is Mr. Rob Maru. We have Adam Lowey on the broadcast with the public announcement. So Rob Maru to take the shot first for Rolling Stone. Phelps brings in the whistle. Maru, the shot. He scores. Bottom left, nails it. Rob Maru.
Red.
And now, the next shot to come from Stoned Messi.
Come on, Neil.
And our shooter for Stoned Messi.
Messy pants.
Messi pants. And it'll be number 6, Adam Cox.
Messy pants.
On my whistle.
Adam Cox now for Messi pants.
Come on, Neil.
Drills it one down the middle. Cox with the finish. And now our next shooter to come in.
Andrew Rockoff. Rolling Stone, Andrew Rockoff.
Rockoff for Rolling Stone, a 1-1. Drilled it, bottom left once again. They love that spot. 2-1 scoreline.
Brian Cohen for Messy Pants.
Messi pants now up.
Come on, Neil. Come on, Neil. Here we go. You can place it.
Neil Gross, a phenomenal game in net today. Cohen now to shoot. Spears it over. And now our next shooter to come.
Come on, Joey.
For Rolling Stone, number 7.
Messy Pants.
Or Messi pants, number 7. Drills it.
Hey, big one here. Let's go.
So here's Mr. White's.
We won. So Black has to. If Black makes this, Black wins.
So this is for the win. It's number 10.
Mark Nodelman from Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone, Mark Nodelman. Number 10. Ball game!
Rolling Stone.